It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new watch. The Galaxy Watch Ultra. I have to stop myself from saying 7 because it's just the first Galaxy Watch Ultra. It has nothing to do with the Watch 7. And I have a few thoughts on it before even getting it out of the box. This is called the grey one, or it looks more silver because the white one is silver. Sorry, it's called silver, it looks grey, but the white one is silver. This one comes with a black band. I prefer the other one, even though it came with an orange band, and I didn't really want to buy a band at the minute. If you do want to help me buy more bands, please do donate to coffee via the link in the description, or follow me on Twitter or something, just to help me earn a little bit from these videos. Because I've been making these videos for a while, and it's always just been a hobby, but boy do I need money. So let's try and turn this hobby into something else, shall we? In the meantime, let's just get back to unboxing this bad boy. So this, as I say, is the Galaxy Watch Ultra, an Ultra watch, a competitor in sorts to the Apple Watch Ultra. But mainly, it's just an Ultra version of the Samsung Watch. People are still talking, months after its release or announcement, about how they totally just ripped off Apple, man. Like, Apple made an Apple Watch Ultra first. That's great. Good for them, right? Doesn't matter. It's just a word. Do you mean, like, I don't know much about cars, but I'm pretty sure someone invented the word turbo first, and then everyone uses the word turbo in their cars. Do you mean, it's just a word? And truth be told, Samsung have the Tablet Ultra, and they have the Gear S3 Ultra, which was ages ago. And I mean, they have used Ultra, and they had the Note 20 Ultra. Do you mean, they've always used the name Ultra, so you can't say they took the name Ultra from Apple. This is a circular watch face. It's called a cushion design, which has been used in classic watches for centuries, literally hundreds of years. So you can't even say, oh, they've gone squircle because they wanted to copy Apple, and Apple square. Put these two side by side, which unfortunately I can't right now because I don't own an Apple Watch, because why would I? Because that's just a waste of money. I don't have any products in the Apple ecosystem anymore. Not that I don't enjoy Apple, I just prefer Android, and that's okay. We don't have to be enemies. But even as I take it out of the box, you'll see it's nothing like the Apple Watch Ultra in anything but name, right? So in this part of the box is I just ripped these boxes open, let's face it, I'm never going to use them again. There. Booklets, exciting little read there. Can't tell you what's in them because it's closely guarded the secret about the source of eternal youth. And that is all I'll say on the matter. You're not allowed to know. You have to buy a Watch Ultra so you know the secret to eternal youth. Charging cable, more important with this one than ever, because this one, thanks to its extra sensors and design, a helicopter outside, you can't do reverse wireless charging on the phone, which is unfortunate. It is a bit of a sacrifice because I do enjoy using that. Like, there'll be times sometimes halfway through the work day and I think, should have put my phone on charge when I was in the shower, but I forgot, so I do need to charge it, so I just drop it onto the back of my phone. Really handy feature, but this has a longer lasting battery than my current watch, so in that sense, then yeah, I shouldn't need it really, in theory. But we'll see. Sorry, I haven't even looked to see which button it is to turn on, and my watch never gets turned off, so I don't know. I'm just kind of pressing all the buttons individually and hoping one of them comes on. There we go, Samsung logo. So on this side, I'll wait for it to boot up. We have the home button, the back button, the quick button, or the action button, or whatever you want to call it. On the back, you've got the sensors, in which, take this off, get out the way. Move, bitch, get out the way, bitch, get out the way. I'm sorry, I'm in a good mood, I get excited and I start singing. Back, you've got the new sensors, which has more lights, more LEDs than the previous generations of watches and than the current, the Watch 7, right? So more sensors, should be more accurate. You've got the temperature sensor there as well. As you can probably tell, there's a mix of metal and plastic. People have slated it, and glass. And then on the sides, it's plastic, but it is a very durable, hard plastic. There's no flex in it, there's no noise. I scratch it with my fingernail and you can't tell I'm scratching it, so it looks pretty durable. And then back to titanium on the top. No rotating bezel, which does bug me. It is something I like, but I do think it's probably just down to the fact that it's a durability thing, right? When this is an ultra watch designed for diving and hiking and being all kinds of rugged. Now, if I take off my Watch 6 Classic, which I wear every day at the moment, does have rotating bezel, and I'll let you in a little secret, right? So it's got to play in the audiobook there. Whoops. Let you in a little secret on this because, again, to sort out the big up Ghana, 0-0 at the minute, but we'll see what's going on later. Right. This bezel still works fine after 12, 14 months, however long it's been since I've got it. You can have a look at the other videos because I've done an unboxing on this as well, so you'll know exactly how long I've had this on my watch. Sorry, on my wrist daily, and also by looking at how grimy it is. Needs a good clean before we sell that on. So there's the old sensors, and it's all glass on the back. On this one, there, that is disgusting. But sensors of this one, sensors of that one, you can see this is definitely an upgrade. But back to rotating bezel, right? This thing here, love it, and it's handy to use. However, after about 3-4 months of having it, it felt a bit weird, right? Like I had something stuck in it, and I kept on turning it, and then eventually there was a little bit of rubber that was sticking out along the bottom. And I pulled it out because it was just hanging out, so I was like, yeah, get rid of that. But with a bit of research, I actually found out it was it's part of the water protection, right? It's to stop water ingress. Now, I've not had any issues with it. Been out in the rain. I've done a bit of swimming. I even do ice bath things. So, you know, to have cold water and everything. But the kitchen sink thrown at it, because I do charge it when I'm doing dishes. And it's not got water in it, right? Which is good. However, you can see that more moving parts, more openings is a durability challenge, right? And it's just an extra thing that could go wrong. So, I personally think that's the reason why Samsung have done away with the rotating bezel and have gone for the software version instead. Oh, the haptics feel really good though. Can't wait to feel it on my wrist in a moment. But that's just my personal opinion. I could be completely wrong. Maybe they just thought they got rid of it because they didn't want to do it. But I think it is a durability thing over everything. And a little second point, sub point to it maybe, is this is not the follow-on or the successor, the succession or whatever. I can't think. It's been a long day at work. This is not a follow-on from this, right? This is the Watch 6 Classic. This is the Watch Ultra, the first Ultra watch. However, in my opinion, from owning the Watch 5 Pro, I would say this is a successor, that's a lot of S's, to the Watch 5 Pro, which also, if you remember, did not have a rotating bezel because it was aimed at pro athletes. So they probably thought, hey, this has got to be more rugged, let's do away with the rotating bezel. And that is why, in my opinion, I don't know this for fact, but that is why I think there's no rotating bezel on the Watch Ultra. Let me know your thoughts. Obviously, it'd be nice to have it there. It's a shame it's not got it there, but I'm sure I'll get used to it, just like I did with the 5. And it's nice to have it on the 6, but I don't think it's necessary. So let's get this thing set up. That's just my opinions on it. As I say, you can debate it forever. Only Samsung really know. But what I will say, which Samsung, please correct course on this as soon as possible. There are a lot of design cues coming from Samsung lately that look like they're taken straight out of Apple's playbook, right? Not a big fan of it. Look, all companies copy each other. That's fine. They all take inspiration from each other. But when it's an out-and-out copy, that's not okay. But moving on, right? So onto this bit. This one is not going to be compatible with the watch straps from this one, because this one, to be fair, was kind of only on this generation, I think. The Watch 6, before that, it just had your normal button. This one, so you can press the button in. I never do it, so it's a little bit stiff. Press the button in, and the little things on the side go in, and it makes it a lot easier to put into the watch. So just put it in, he says, but it's weird when you're looking at a video screen. So just for full disclosure, I'm filming this on my Tab S9 Ultra. Should I get an S10 Ultra? Of course I should. Give me encouragement. Tell me I need it. Oh my god. It looks like it's not even the same size now. What's going on here? They need to go in through the front. God damn it. Right, okay. Well, I'll tell you what, that's a lot easier to do when you're not looking through a tablet screen. But we'll put that to the side for a minute because we want to talk about the star of the show, which is the new adapter. So the old ones do not fit this watch. And again, unfortunate, but this is a lot better because there's no little button to push in. It is just a case of, see this here, and just push it in apparently. And then that should just, oh no, so the button's on the watch itself, isn't it? That little button. You push that in, and I know there'll be people watching this going, oh my God, Craig, sort out your life because you're making a mess of this. And I'm sorry, I apologise. It's fiddly for me on this side. But I want to get it on camera and I'm reaching around the tablet, trying to get it done. It's not going well. It'll be alright on the night, he says. Right. This is the top, isn't it? So it's, yeah, definitely the right side. Let me try the bottom. Lol. Oh, satisfying click straight in. So I must have had it just misaligned. And then to take it out, little button on the watch itself rather than the strap, and straight out. So yeah, it's a shame the old watch straps that you may have. Like, I know I only have like a couple. In fact, I only have one that is actually this design. All the ones before that are from the previous. They still fit it, but they don't have the little button on the strap. So none of them are going to fix. Sorry, none of them are going to fit this watch, but that's okay because this is a lot of an easier. He says, unable to do it once again. This is an easier mechanism and a better, more secure mechanism, and it should be less bloody fiddly. However, I'm not finding that to be the case right now. There we go. I think you just got to press harder. That's what she said. Or he, depends on your preference. Right, so again, English. No Espanol. Well, that's about as far as I go. So United Kingdom. It's hard to tell at this stage. People will go, wow, it's fast. Yeah, you're scrolling through the setup menu. It's bound to be fast. But we're going to set it up and then see how we get on with it as well. So I'm just showing how it sits on the desk there. So it doesn't sit flat, which is a bit of an indication how it's going to sit on your wrist. I have little skinny girl wrists, which don't look at it. Ooh, that's cold. Probably don't look little skinny girl wrists at the minute because you're looking at it being filmed right up close to the lens. But I'll just put the strap on there. Swear and try for these innuendos. They just kind of fit. So it's a nice secure fit. It's a long watch strap because it is a one size fits all. But as I say, I've got skinny little wrists and there we go. Fits nice, but there is lots of room where you can go smaller. Just bear in mind, that is probably going to flap over if you go smaller. But again, if you've got chunky wrists, loads of room for adjustment. They do separate watch straps on the Samsung websites. I'm sure there'll be some on Amazon popping up now as well with the same mechanism and all other places. Let's get this set up. Setup is easy. Like I say, you select the language, go onto your phone, and then it should, but it isn't, pop up with a notification. Probably because I've got, yeah, there's a wearable update on there. So BRB, as we used to say back in the early 2000s, for those of you who don't remember. If you do have any questions on this watch, then do please let me know in the comments, and I'd love to answer them. I love to interact with you all. I know I've not been doing it recently, but that's because I've been looking at a different job, and with this job, I may not be able to carry on doing YouTube. It may be against company policy, so we'll see. However, I've just pressed a button then and seen, no, don't copy. Don't want to copy. That there was a watch pop up, but it's gone now. So if I keep your phone unlocked, just so I can see what's going on. Hey, nice little subtle animation there. This. Oh, just because it makes that 6 look magnetic. But we're going to change that anyway because who wants stock wallpapers? Unlock the phone. Swipe up. Put you there. Oh, there we go. There's the little connect notification I accidentally swiped past before. Again, much like most companies do. A new watch has been found. Connect. Thanks, babe. Allow. check the number on the watch. The haptics on this is really nice. Love that. No one asked you, Bixby. Confirm, confirm, and done. That's the silver I was talking about, which is called white, but it is silver. This apparently is silver. Looks like I don't know, almost natural titanium to me. Check your phone, downloading your software, so it'll do the updates. But yeah, as I say, to me, the Galaxy Watch Ultra is definitely not a follow-on from the 6. And you'll see that because there'll be an 8, I think, that will have rotating bezel. And people are like, yay, Samsung, listen to us. They're not listening to you. They have that as the game plan anyway. Look, there's not much you can do with this design to differentiate it and make it look new and exciting and more rugged, etc. So they have gone back to the drawing board, really. They just started again and gone for this, which is a really nice rugged watch design. I love it already. I mean, it's home already on my watch. I didn't go for the white one just because, you know, what if I decided to keep the silver and have the silver as a nice little night out watch or fancy interview watch or whatever. And, you know, and then I've got the rugged one for going like hiking and whatever and swimming. So I'm just logging into Google account for my watch. Oh, it's so strange having not set this up properly yet. That's just because I'm eager to do the unboxing video and just show you, and then I'll just chill and I'll watch some TV and I'll set up my phone in my own time. I never set it up from a previous like backup of my watch because, sorry, of my watch or my phone really. I like to start from scratch. I just do. Do you mean it's exciting, and I don't you think it takes away the whole excitement of getting a new device. And when you get a new phone now, an iPhone probably do this a lot better, for better or for worse, where they will, you unbox your new iPhone, you sign into your iCloud account, and hey presto, everything's just like your old phone. And it's like half an hour later, you've got your new phone in a case, all set up just as your old one was, and you know, it doesn't feel exciting anymore. So I like to do it slow, and I like to, you know, take a couple of days to, oh, I've not downloaded this app yet that I use all the time. That to me just feels a lot better. Bear with me, I'll put you on a short pause just while I get this on, because set up as a new watch. Well, really, because I do not want to sit here rambling to you whilst I'm setting up the watch. I'm just going to set it up and then show you some watch faces. So according to the screen, I'm all set. So let's have a look. Can't get out of there, so I just press the back button, and there we go. Oh, starting. Oh, come on, you lied to me. You said I was all set. That's not all set, is it? Boo. So we will do a little tour on this because, why not? Probably the best way to show you things. So you swipe up, bring back to the main screen, swipe down for all quick settings, finding your apps. So you swipe up to get to the apps. You can see them all there. Swipe down to go back to the watch face. Let's do, okay, I'm bored. So, without having the rotating bezel, of course, you could do that to check the notifications. That little orange dot says I got one. This now has two ways, so you can swipe across to go through notifications, or you can also put your finger around the outside of the screen. Round the outside, pop, down. Something that is new in the software side. Oh, sorry, the button there to open up the exercises. Pretty cool, because I do usually swipe through a couple of taps to start it, but now I can just boom. On the hardware side of this watch, it is more about the extra. It's got an extra GPS tracker, so it's got dual band GPS, more accuracy. It's got extra heart rate sensors and extra light, so it's more accurate that way. It's got a flatter sensor, so it stays more contact with your wrist, so better sleep tracking, etc. Software side. Oh wait, sorry, hardware side again. So on the hardware side again, you've also got louder speakers and a brighter screen, bigger battery, etc. Software side, you have things like the body score. I went to rotate and you see that. So I can have my favourite, the energy score. There we go. So you can check your body's battery level. Really cool. Can't wait to see what mine is because I feel exhausted 24/7. However, one thing I have picked up by watching other videos and watching the presentation is it'll give you a score in the morning, and so you can like, how ready are you for the day? Doing like 95%, let's go and do it. 48, maybe I'll just relax for the day. One thing I wish it did that it doesn't is change that throughout the day. So if I wake up at a 95 and then run a marathon, chance to be a fine thing. But if I did, how's that going to impact my energy levels for the rest of the day? If I have a nap in the afternoon, again, chance to be a fine thing, but how's that going to affect it? So always on display, looks really nice. Doing that as a natural, looks like a real watch. Give it a tap or raise to wake, and it just loads more colours and has the seconds finger, etc. And that is everything really, other than a few different tracking modes. You can do like multi-workouts. You've got the extra button, so you can say press that and go straight to exercises page, and then you can scroll through there. You can customize your own workout, set up your own workout, and it has a multi-sport. So for you triathletes out there who like showing off, you can do running, cycling and swimming all without touching your watch. It'll just do it all in one. Watch faces, show a little look. So go back, oh no, let's go home, press and hold. And it's probably easier to show you this on the phone, but here we are. So we've got ultra info board, spatial numbers. These are unique to the ultra watch. Ultra analog, simple ultra. These do look really nice. Ultra info board and a simple digital. And then it's back into the normal watch faces that are available everywhere. Let's go with that one. So that looks pretty funky. And you can customize them as well on the watch or on the phone screen. So you can swipe across to, let's do the background. Let's change that background color. Let's go for something a bit darker, because darker screens are better for battery. Brighter colors look nice, but battery wise, not that good. So we go change solid back one, and then the clock time. So we can change that, make it a bit bolder because my eyesight's shocking. And then we can do like, so I just realized how long is the watch not being visible for, or not being very visible. I do apologize. So again, let's change this complications color, so we can set that for maybe a red. Looking good. And you can change all the complications as well, but we'll leave that for now. Press the home button just up there, and boom. Again, that haptic just feels really good. I know you can't see that or feel that through the screen, obviously. Don't talk nonsense, Craig. But it does feel really good, and much better than Watch 6. Didn't have an issue with it. Always knew when I had notification, but this feels exceptional. Really nice. Well, let me know what you think of the Watch Ultra. Again, apologies it was late because I wasn't going to go for it, but hey ho, I did end up going for it. I am stuck in this life of loving tech. But yeah, thank you for watching. See you in the next one.